story with me is that after USF, I played football for USF. I graduated, and I gained a lot of weight. I didn't have all the personal trainers. I didn't have all the personal trainers, the nutritionists, you know, the coaches to help me better stabilize my weight once I graduated. So my weight went up to about 285. My weight went up to about 285. And so I knew it was out of control because my chronic problems increased, my spinal problems increased, and just my overall well-being just decreased. So I started to just exercise more and more, which I already knew. And I got my weight down to about 255, maybe 260. And I was pretty buff at the time. And I was driving in Ybor City, and I saw this shop, this restaurant. So I said, I'll stop by. So I stopped by, and I met the owner, Cephas. And he told me, he said, yeah, man, you way overweight. You need to lose like 70 pounds. And I'm looking at him. Yeah, I'm looking at him like, what, man? You see how much I feel this shirt in? Like, I'm real buff. And he said, no, man, you're not. Your blood's not flowing. You're not circulating. Your bowels are stopped. He said, you need to get something to move your bowels, your stomach, and your blood. So I said, you know, I'm listening. So he said, you know, try the aloe vera. I was familiar with aloe. You know, my grandmother, she taught me how to use it externally. So he said, you know, you can consume it, you can eat it. So he made a shake. You know, I tried it. It was pretty good. Well, it wasn't pretty good, but you know, I tried it, and I felt like my stomach. It felt real cool. Like it was like my body said, like, thank you. Like this was good for me. So I started to do research on it. And I heard about it, how they said it was like the plant of life and all these good things. So I just continued to use it, and I saw my weight start to come off, shed off. And I started, not only that, I went from using the restroom maybe once a day, once every other day, to using the restroom 2 to 3 times a day. And so once I started to see that, and I started to learn what you consume have to exit the body. It shouldn't just have to stay in the body. So once I started to have that, adopt that philosophy and continue to take the aloe, continue to take, you know, other herbs and plants, you know, it just went very well for me. He also taught me about like certain animals to not to eat. You know, certain animals not to eat. And so I started to listen and stay away from, you know, the pork, you know, the beef, the chicken. And I actually ended up going to a plant-based diet, and mostly what I've learned, a ITO or vital type of lifestyle, which means like whatever you consume is vital to your being. So I started consuming more vegetables and more plants, and I got rid of all animals except from like certain type of fish. And I don't eat, you know, any shellfish, you know, any shrimp, oysters, or anything like that. So once I started to do that, you know, I started to feel like, you know, a young lion. So, you know, everywhere I went, you know, I commanded a presence. You know, when I walk in the room, or if I, you know, meet a new lady, it's just like I just feel like a young new man. So, you know, that's my story, and you know, that's where I am today. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, listening to the education, you know, from Cephas. Right. Because it's not just like aloe, it's the only thing he's talking about. He wants you to learn about, you know, all other herbs and plants and the chemistry with the plants and mixing them together, so to help your body better assimilate all the minerals and nutrition. So that's my testimony, and that's where I am right now. I'm at 190. 190? Yeah, I'm at 190 from 285. You know, I played at USF, you know, football team, and I was 240 when I played there. So I'm at 190. I want to see what, you know, 175 feels like. Yeah, because I had a lot of spinal problems from USF, you know, playing football, and it really helped me with the spine to get that extra fat and that extra weight off. So it helps me, you know, better move around be better mobile.
Aloe is supposed to also be really good for your joints and the cartilage in between.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So.
And we just learned the other day how it helps the stem cells that rejuvenate all the problems you might have. Anywhere from a toothache to a wound.
When I started learning about the consumption of aloe, I used to see it in grocery stores, and they had it for 2 for $3. It was like 2 big leaves for $3, and it was I thought it was a steal. So I get it. And then nowadays, if you go in the grocery stores, it's 2 for $5.
Whoa.
Yes. So think about like all the education that have now surfaced, from Cephas and other nutritionists, to now the grocery stores are selling it double the price from 3, 4, 5 years ago.
You heard him in the background.
Yes.
GMO.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. So much GMO out here. It's hard to find the real deal.
Yeah.
So
he knows where to get the.
Yeah, he knows where to get the right stuff from.
Very nice. Your name?
Thank you, Dontae Spice.
Very nice. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah. Hey, cluster. Yeah.